for our kids, this was their home. This was everything. You know, the tree house used to be out back, and, you know, they'd sleep up in there. And, you know, I mean, it was just, this is where, you know, we've created our family. So you don't get to do that in many places. You only get to do that kind of once. And then you can have other parts of your life in other places, you know, but this is a powerful place for us. Hi, my name's Kim Sage. I live here in Old East Durham. I've been in this community for almost 28 years, and this is my home. My partner Karen and I met each other in Peace Corps, Honduras, and we've moved here to North Carolina. We had been in the process of wanting to start a family and wanting to buy a home, and we're looking around, and we just kind of fell in love with the house. We just kind of thought, we could start a family here. The neighborhood, when we moved here, a good number of people that were living here had all been here for 45, 50 years or more. And we're kind of aging out of living independently. A lot of the houses that people moved out of just kind of became vacant. And then we had a house across the street that two women had owned, and they built a home of their own and moved out and sold it. And they sold it to someone that then sold it to a drug family. I mean, there's no other name, you know, for it. It really turned the neighborhood. It spiraled. One house just incredibly changed kind of the presence on this street. We probably called the police, oh, I don't know, 100 times a week, every week for years. You know, then other people are moving out because, you know, they're afraid to live in this area with this family, you know, that brings more crime into the area and stuff. And we felt kind of like, this is our home. You know, this is our space. Why should we have to leave our neighborhood and our home because someone that's not doing good things has decided to move in here? If everybody leaves, then what does that solve? You know, I mean, somebody's got to stay and say, we want this neighborhood to be what it can be. When the neighborhood was really at its kind of worst, I kind of felt like I needed to keep making our house more beautiful. The fence for me was a way to kind of put some boundary on what was going on right beyond. What was going on right beyond our yard, and I didn't want to give in to that. I just felt like if we keep making our space as beautiful as can be and acting as good as we can be, that hopefully others will see that that's a possibility. I guess we also wanted always to have a white picket fence. I have to give Preservation Durham some credit in this. They worked to buy that house off of this family and get them out of that house. It really was the beginning of this neighborhood changing. To me, young people come first. They have the courage where we failed. And if I can but shed some light as they carry us through the gale, the older I get, the better I know that the secret of my going on is when the reins are in the hand of the young who dare to run against the storm. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes.